Hello? Hello? Um, hello everyone. Hello. Somehow my microphone is acting up and changing its input device into a different uh device. Oh god. I've I made a cool intro and the microphone is not working. Hello everyone. Hello. So, how are you people? I've been busy, so busy in fact that I don't have time to do anything on my PC. Oh my god, is the audio too loud for you guys? I hope not. It is a little bit loud in my ear. So yeah, I've been busy actually, so busy in fact that I didn't manage to stream on Wednesday night or Thursday morning for me. I just can't. There's too many stuff to do, and even now, I am running on like what? 4 hours of sleep, 2 hours last night, and a little time for me to nap on this afternoon. But that's it. So sorry if I am if my gameplay is very subpar, more than usual, I should say. So yeah, Hollow Knight. I've been wanting to stream this game. I have been streaming this game, so I don't remember what happened last time. Let me do this. Okay, so Queen's Garden. So the last time we defeated Marmu, I still don't remember what we are supposed to do. Still need to get the upgraded um, Vengeful Spirit. I don't remember where to get that. Still need to get one of the nail art. Okay. You know what? Let's go to the King's Station if we can. Okay. Planning. We need some plan here, right? Can go to the Blue Lake. Uh, no. You know what? Let's go into Deepness. Why don't we? Okay, Deepness is this the way. Whoops! Oh no! Okay, you guys want to know the interesting part of my body? Is that whenever I am stressed out, my mouth start to spew out ulcers. Fun! Right now I have 2 ulcers. Let me tell you, it's not fun. I know. I said fun just now, right? But it's not fun, IRL. I mean, The human body is so what do you call finicky in do I need to go upstairs? Sure. Oh no. Oh my god. So yeah, since I've been busy, right? Let me tell you, uh, not fun. I mean, busyness is good, right? That means I have stuff to do. But sometimes too busy is also hard on your body. You still need to figure out that balance. Oh, wait, have this. Oh. Oh, okay, okay, this is the boss fight. Okay, let me see if I am ready for this. Have the Gathering Swarm, Long Nail. Okay, okay, before we go there, let's... Oh no, oh no, okay. Oh no. Okay, okay. This is the place where Cloth died. Hello, Cloth. Oh god. Let me heal. Sweet Lord. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, snap. Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, God. Okay, okay, we did okay. We did okay. Time for
Csokol, kerek tíz.
okay, okay. Do we need to change charms? Okay, okay. We don't need this. This. We need this. No, we don't. We need quick focus. I think quick focus will help us. Sure. We'll see. We'll just have to see. Okay. Can we speed run? Okay. Um, I going the right way. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Nope, wrong way. Okay, let's see. Go up. And I can't even imagine people who speedrun this game can know their way around the map without using the compass. Oh, damn it. Oh, me and my panic mashing button. Oh god, please. And what, let's... I don't want to lose. Whoop. Do we lose a lot of geo? Are you kidding me? Okay, okay. That should be enough. Okay, okay. Really? What happened? We did this part first try. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. This is good. Where are you? I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh no! Not there. Oh no! Okay. Okay. Love, please protect me. Hey. Okay, that's what? Okay, okay. I can't see. What? My hitbox is that huge. Whoa! No, please. Oh god. Okay. Whoa! No! Oh god, I should have dashed. Okay. Okay. Quick focus does help. But is this... Is the Grimchild charm good for us right now? Or should I take the Spell Twister? Eh, whatever. Okay, speedrun this. Speedrun this. God damn it. Phew. Whoop. Let me heal first. Okay, okay. No! Okay. Be patient. Patient. Okay, okay. Oh god, I didn't see. Okay, Grimchild. Your color scheme could have been much more vibrant because I keep confusing my own character with you. Oh god. What the hell? Oof. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Damn it. Okay, you know what, Grimchild? I'm sorry, you need to go. I kept confusing my own character with you. Okay, Breakable Heart. Spell Twister. Sorry. Okay, let's do this as quickly as possible. Let's Still carefully now. Oh. Okay. Nice. Okay. Should be okay. Nice. Okay, okay, sweet lord. Hey, I dash. Whoa, okay. Oh. Okay, okay. Do we need to change again? Do I need grab song? I do need, right? When taking damage? No, we don't. Southwester can go. I need the Mark of Pride. Let's totally focus on our nail build. Oh my god, I had a lot of practice with this area. Oh my god. Should I take the Unbreakable Strength instead of Long Nail? No, not Long Nail, Mark of Pride, right? Hey, you two. Claw, do something. Whoa! Oh! Oh no! I got too greedy there. I should take some time to recuperate. At least we deal a lot more damage. Okay, okay. Speed run time. Okay. Oh god. No speedrunner is as um unskillful, I should say. Oh man. You know, there's a lot of things that I want to do for my channel that I didn't manage to do because things have been quite hectic for me. I was supposed to do a review piece on Ori and the Blind Forest. Still didn't manage to do that. I have script written out, but just a very basic script. But I don't have time to edit things out. Man, oh man. How do people manage to do stuff? Okay, okay. How? I know how. Law didn't do her job. Oops, I should have dashed. Oops. Oof. Okay, okay. Oh, come on. Okay. You don't need to do that. Okay. Oh, seriously? Okay, now I just need to Seriously? Okay. Oh, seriously. How big is my hitbox? Hello? I. Am I missing something? Okay, I need to change then. Mark of Pride, you can go. Unbreakable Strength. Let's try that. We need to deliver a lot more to my Snail Strike. And the only thing we can do that is either by upgrading our nail or by equipping Unbreakable Strength. Thank goodness for Unbreakable Strength. Okay. Let's do this. Let this be the run that we defeat the Trita Lord. Okay, okay. One, two. 1, 2 dash. One, two dash. 1, 2 dash. Dash. 1, 2 dash. 1. Oh, dash. No. We were so. Okay. Okay. Relax. Relax. We don't need to be panicking. Woo. No. Oh god. Seriously? I hate this. Blood? Oh. Are you serious? Seriously? Seriously? We were doing so good. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh god. Nope. Okay, okay. I was supposed to be fighting dreamers, but I can't even fight. What do you call the Traitor Lord? Okay, that could have been better. Oh snap! Whew. Okay, okay. Whew. Phew. Okay, relax. Relax. I dash. Hello? Oh, finally! Bonk! Yes. Oh my god, unbreakable strength is OP. Okay, let me heal. Okay, time to see the white lady. Hello. Protect. Oh god. Hmm. Wait, is that secret? Secret? No, nothing. Hello.
Hui Zuma Gong Gong.
Yeah, whatever. Oh. The white fragment. Yes.
Pia Gura. Merma.
Okay, what about the map? Don't even know where I am actually. Too bad I don't see any bench around here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I am somewhere up there. Oops. Nothing, huh? No secrets? Thank you for your service, Claw. I really do appreciate it. Let's go up, I guess. To green path. Don't you dare. I defeated your boss. Oh my god. I got stuck. Wait. This is the place where we got the grub, right? This is green path, yeah. Let's take this. Wait, we can already swim in acid. Oh no. Is that all? I feel like I'm missing something. There it is. Is that all? No, we have this. Okay, that is all. Ooh, and we have 700. 700 essence, which means we can go and see here. But first, let's okay, to the left is the dream orb, and we need to go to the left 2 more times, and then okay. I hope that I am correct. Okay, to the right, and then the second exit. There is an exit up here. No, not this room. The other room, I guess. Oh gosh. Okay, this is the stone sanctuary, so the upper one. Oops. Okay. Phew. No more quick focus. Let's get Grimchild back on. We need long nail. Drop song. I love Unbreakable Strength. I think that's going to be my main staple, I should say. Uh, wait. My goal right now is to defeat the Dreamers, right? So let's go to Deep Nest. Oh god, I hate Deep Nest. I really do. Uh, where is the nearest stack station? Down. Wait, we can go and defeat the teacher's Monomon. We can defeat Monomon. While we are here, right? Remove this, remove this. There. I do remember, I have to fight the jellyfish. Okay. The jellyfish. Is it weak against hail? Why not? Let's try this. Wait. I don't need Grimchild right now. I do need this. No, wait, no, not that. This. Yeah, okay. Quick focus is essential for me to defeat. Whoop. Nice. Okay, let's go down and into the teacher's archive. Further down is the first exit, right? Monomon. Monomon. Should be here. Wait, there's a stack station here? Huh. Which way? Nah, I'm not going that way yet. Oh wait. Maybe I should. Okay. Could be a stack station here. Oh, it's the station. I see, I see. Now we don't have to travel so far away, right? Okay, let's see if I... Okay, just go up. Whoa, okay. Um, that was stupid of me. Girl, girl, I'm sorry. I have to do
Manama tu
this.
churo namen.
I have to do this. Oh my god, yes. I forgot there's a bench. Now, the hardest part. Me defeating this giant jellyfish. Oh god! Umu.
Calma-te! Caça!
Okay.
Calma-te! Nequino! Deco!
Oh no!
Nequino! Caça!
Okay, that's unfair. Come up here.
Nequino! Deco! Seruna será que? Nequino! Deco!
Oops!
Seruna será que? Caça!
Finally! Oh my god, the unbreakable strength is so good. Combined with quick focus. Gosh. Me destroying all these tablets. Here? Yep. Yes, right. Oops. Wait. I'm just running in a circle, which means it's in the middle. There you are, Monomon. Something glows within the tank.
Sekiala chipuri.
Kalakma!
Thank you for your service, Quirrell. Everyone say thank you, Quirrell. Thank you. To think such a small creature would bear this kingdom's fate. Sorry. So the first dreamer we defeated is Monomon the teacher. Sorry. Sorry, Monomon. I'm sorry. Uh, then let's go into Deep Nest and defeat Hera.
Då stack gun.
Thank you, Quirrell. Now I need to get the oops. Whatever. Oof. Oh god. Can I survive getting to the bench? Okay. That, this, and this for now. Okay. Queen's Garden. Queen's Garden. Queen's Garden. You know what? Let's use the stack station. Let's use that and we travel to Queen's Garden stack station. Wait. Wrong way. Ah. Oh my god. Lucky. Wait, wrong way. Get here, then Queen's Garden. Wait, did we ever get the love key? We did. We did get the love key. Ah, so we can also use that to open the collector's room right after we do this. Go down. I need to defeat Hera first before we can do anything else. God damn it. You are an embarrassment. Okay, go down. Okay, further to the left. Oh god. Okay. We need to be careful. We are going into Deep Nest. And that place is horrifying. Okay, we don't have a map for Deep Nest. Oh god. let's do this carefully. Oh. I got PTSD of this place, man. I remember getting stuck in this place. I don't like this place. Oh no. Whoop. Phew. Okay, I don't need to do that. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. How do you defeat this? How do you defeat that? I've always struggled. Oh god. I just have to brute force myself into the enemies. Home. Home. Oh my god, the lack of map in this area seriously giving me anxiety. Do I remember any of this? Oh, seriously. Phew. Okay, relax. We can do this, right? Oh. What's down here? Oh. Okay, okay. What's on the left? Before we leave this area. Oh, snap. A stack stationed. Further up? Huh. So the elevator is stuck. Okay. Okay, the bench. I remember this. In order to get the bench, we have to get ourselves trapped. This way. This way. Head empty, no thoughts, just trap. I love the music. Beast Den. Beast Den. Thank goodness for Lumafly Lantern. Hollow Nest Steel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let me try something. That could have been better. I seriously don't know how to defeat that enemy without damaging myself. Uh-oh. Nail art? I guess nail art could help. I don't know. Okay. I hear you. But where are you? Okay, thank goodness. It's not a mimic. Oop. Oh no. Whoa, okay. I didn't realize that I only had one mask left. That would have been very devastating. Am I going in circle? Oh my god, really? No! Uh-oh. Where? Oh. Oh no. This is another problem. I need to find my soul, my shade, I should say. Okay, let's see. Oh god. Let's see if I can remember stuff. This way? Seriously. Oh god. Whew, finally. Okay, do I need to go back there? Oh, what is this? Like an alien. Eesh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh. Okay, okay, don't be stupid, just proceed. Proceed with care. Oh no. Oh no. I am screwed. Ah, okay. A sleeping figure lays atop the stone plinth. Sorry, Hera. Sorry. But I have to do this. Yeah! 2 dreamers down. 1 more to go. Had so many things done in 1 hour. I am so glad. Hello, Hornet.
Venido.
Forgive my inaction, but another path may be possible. You did good, Hornet. You did good. Okay. Where am I supposed to go here? Get here? Rancid egg. Eggs. Get here. Are you kidding me? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Husk. Okay, this is just the entrance. I am so lost. Okay, we start from here. There's this. There's this. Am I missing something upstairs along with the Dreamer? Surely not, right? Hornet, tell me where to go. Hornet?
Hakana Sagamos.
I'm lost, Hornet. I'm lost. Oh! Okay. Maybe somewhere to the left? Did explore this area, right? A bench. Okay, okay. I hate that area so much. I got lost so easily. What is this? Not friends. Fish are friends, not food. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh.
Person home.
Please, don't be shy. There are some nasties here. I knew you were going to eat me. I've dealt with your kind. I even going? Why does it feel like I've already went through this way? Am I just going around? I am. Okay. A dream or a tree? I don't remember. Whispering root. We got a lot of frenzy egg. Oh! I hate that giant enemy. They hit hard. I get debated by the spiders. Oops. Phew. Okay. Okay. Still missing something. That is an exit. Let's explore the upper part. Oops. Ah! Oh, finally. Okay, wait. There's that. Still missing something, but I don't. Oops. It up here? Yeah. Okay. Okay. The Whispering Root in this area is done. How can we go here? Ah. Protect crush. Who do you have crush on, little spider? Okay, thank goodness. Now I can have time to heal. Phew. Oh no. Okay, I hate these husk enemies. Oh no. Okay, heal. Okay, we go up? No. I hear you. Oops. Ah. You're welcome. Oh no. So, why do I have to see it first rather than Conifer? How do I get to you? Okay, there must be a way. Proceed, just proceed as usual for now. If he dies, he dies. Whoa. Ah, dope. Whatever. King's Idol. That would fetch a lot of skill. there's going to be a shortcut here, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh wait, you have a shortcut. Okay, let's go up here. There's a bench. Where's the hacking bench? Okay. Okay, oh no. Oh right, this is where we got the tram pass. Right? Lifeblood. I can't even speak. Lifeblood room. Oh. Oh. Don't even stand a chance with my unbreakable strength. Tram pass. Now we can go to the tram and activate the trams. Okay. Still need to see conifer. Yep, we don't have any map of this area. Whatever. Let's explore the whole area first. Us, our evil team. Oh my god. Scared. Same buddy, same. I am scared too. Oh no! Oh no! Is this a good thing or a bad thing? That's the tram. Oh no, I don't even know where I am. Whoa. Oh. Okay. I love the short one. Sharp shadow. I remember this. Let's see if I can remember anything else. Nope. Oh. Okay. Okay, okay. What about here? Do we explore this area? Don't have a map. Man, this area is so loud. Oh god. I didn't see the wall. Whoop. Finally. Okay. Now we just have to do this. Okay. A mask. Sorry, a vessel, soul vessel, fragment. Oops. Don't have the map. Stop making map happen in this map. Oops. Oops. Oh, oh. Home. Okay. Oh, there you are. Nosk, wait for me. Oh, wait. Um, I should do this first. Change our charm to something more useful. Plus, we don't need this and this and this. You need this, right? Quick focus. Okay, right. Because Nos attacks are very quick. Okay. Oops, wrong way. Open this shortcut so that if we die, we can have easier access to the fight. Whoop. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 My, what big belly do you have, Nas? Whoop. Oh, I can't see. Whoop. Oops. Heal. Come on, Nas. Whoa! Oh my god, I love the unbreakable strength. Yes. Kill or yes. Oh my god, yes. Wait, do we have enough to upgrade our nail? 2. We need 3, right? Man, having the unbreakable strength is so good. I don't trust myself with it if it's the fragile strength. Because there's too much pressure on me and I will most probably be dead before I can fully utilize the fragile strength. Which one of you is going to... Both of you. Whoops, I didn't see you. Have we been here? And not having a map is so hard. Okay, we don't need deep quick focus right now. We do need this, this, and this. Okay. Where am I going? Let's head to the right. Where's this? Okay, nope. Wrong way. Please tell me this is the right way. I don't know where this is going to be. Hopefully somewhere better. Okay. Do We need to go here. No. No, no. Man, I hate deepness. Hydration check, y'all. Drink some water. Wait. Where am I? What? I'm missing something? Oh my god. Okay. What is happening with me? Okay, okay. Shall we? Let's go. I remember there's going to be a charm in here that is going to be beneficial for us if we are to attempt the White Palace. Oh god. I remember I had some issues with White Palace. Oops. Okay. I know there's a bench. Okay, okay. Do we need rap song? We are doing okay, right? We have Soul Catcher, Unbreakable Strength. We're doing fine. Don't need to change right now. We have a lot of Geo. We should see them sometime in the future. Oh god, I forgot. I forgot that when you destroy the high freaking body enemies, okay, let's do this. Also, remind me before I end the stream, I need to see Seer. Oh. I need to see Seer. Oh god. Why I do that? That's a lot of money. Okay. You dare hurt me? Or at least try to hurt me? Don't you know who I am? Whoa! Are you serious? Oh. So that's the Kingdom's Edge entrance. Let's reopen that up. We can proceed with this area first. Oh god. I feel like there's something here that I need to get. Stop destroying. Oh. Is it here? There's something. I remember that I need one of the platform in order to get something. Is this area? Yep, it is. Oh. Not like that. Oh no, so close. Oh, too high. Oh no. What the hell? missing something. Okay, okay, okay. I don't even remember what is the important thing here. A grub! That's what is important. No! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! I need to go get someone to open this. And the only way to do that is by getting that giant bee attacking us here. Hello. Oh no. Oh. A mask fragment. Yes. Where is this? Oh my god. Okay. Time for a boss fight. Oh no. Damn it. Okay. Now you are going to regret killing me. Because now I can change my charm to better hurt you. Oops. Always the same thing with me, huh? Whoa! I don't even know where I am supposed to go. I guess up. Oh God. Ow. Oh my God. Uh-oh. 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 No. We lost all of our geo. That 3k is something. Oh, not 3k, it's 4k. The biggest loss. Okay, you know what? Do we need Soul Catcher? Maybe let's try something else. Let's use this and this. Oh, can't. What? Do with compass. Oh no. Oh no. This little... Ah. I can't deal with this. Oh man, I feel so sad. It's okay. You need to die. Oh god. Oops. Hey. god. Okay, he died. Thank goodness he died. Oh god. What is wrong with everything? Everything is wrong with me. Oh gosh. Okay, we can do this, right? Bye-bye. Goodbye. Queen Vespa! My knight, at last you are freed. Small thing, I know you're kind. If you attempt to resolve your past, then know I am not the queen you seek. It is the pale beings that bear blame for your nature. Though this hive exists within Hollow Nest, we play no part in its attempt at perpetuation. Goodbye. 769. Yes. Hive blood. Should finish the whole hive area. Okay, let's go outside then. Need to go here. Oops. Yeah. Go to the left. To the left, to the left. I just wanna know to the left. Oh god. How did you survive? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's Where am I even going? So this is the City of Tears. How? Wait. There's... Oh god, I missed something in that area. Oh, whatever. I... Flash. Where am I even? Christmas Grove? Oh, did we? Oh my god, that is so satisfying. Did we never explore this area? Don't even test me. Wait, we did, right?
Referu? Leediro? Geku?
Yeah, we did. We did open this area. Just never explore the whole area. I'm trying to think. Where was it that we need to use the love key? You know what? Let's go to the nailsmith. Whoa! Is it here? I already forgot. Man, all that exploration went down the drain just like that. Oh god. I am so sad and disappointed with myself. it this way? Okay, okay, we don't need this. We need deep focus. No. 5 blood. 5 blood requires 4 slots. What else can we do? I guess Unbreakable Greed. That's all we need. Wait, we do need Soul Catcher. Here. You know what? While we are here, let's defeat the final Watcher, and then we can focus on other things. Should we take Long Nail or Mark of Pride? Whatever. Let's get Rap Song. There. Oh my god. What is happening with me? What is happening? Okay, we just need to go up. Up, up, and away. The grub. Know this secret. Oh god, I forgot to. Okay, that's good. Strong husk. Oh god, just freaking stay in one place. You little bastards. You're the only one left. I can't even speak. Ish. Hollowness. Ew. I am so glad I got the Unbreakable Greed. Sorry, not Unbreakable Greed. Unbreakable Strength. So glad for that. Okay, the last dreamer. Bye bye. I don't even know your name. For King Beloved. So technically, we can go and fight the Hollow Knight now. And we got one of the bad ending where Hornet is sealed away in the Black Egg Temple with us. We become the Hollow Knight. But we don't want to do that. We want to get as good of an ending as possible. Does one of these platforms have any secrets? No. It. Aha, there is a secret. Just lore. Okay, so we finished this. I just need to find the love door. That is one of my main goals in this stream. Besides defeating all the dreamers, I need to find all of the... I saw you. Please wait for me, my love. The love door. Is it this way? Whoa. My love, you are free. Free from this terrible place. Okay, okay, think. think really, where am I supposed to go? That is ancient basin down there. We go to land and sell our stuff. Oh god. Okay, I'm guessing it's right here actually. So let's try this area first. Okay. Please let me sit on the bench. Okay. Need to change that of Mark of Pride. We got this long nail, this, and what else? Soul Catcher. Do we need Soul Catcher? No, right? Oh my god. Please tell me this is elegant key. What is up with you? You want to die again? Hello? Oh, this is the place where we got the upgraded theme. Oh, hate soul. Oh my god. Okay, so that is done. God, let me think. Is it near that the King Station there with the Stack Station? I'm guessing it is. So let's go down. Oop. Okay, let's go down. Okay, further down. But first, let's go to the Nailsmith. I'm not mistaken, it requires oh god, three Hill ore. Gosh, my mind is blanking so much. So here. Okay. I don't remember actually. I think even if we have enough skill ore, we still don't have enough money to upgrade our nail. Oh no.
Ah, Ranjo Stenja.
3 pieces. Still need one more. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. Maybe in the next stream we'll fully upgrade our nail. Okay, let's go to the King's Station. I was planning on for the next stream, I most probably will be spending a lot of time in the White Castle. Ben, what are you doing?
Helmetelke.
Okay, okay. Okay, just be careful here not to get hurt. Please tell me this is the right way to go to the locked door. Nope, the wrong way. Oh god. Just need to rest at a bench. Then we make our way up. Okay, just in case. We don't hit that. Hit this. So this and this. Okay. Just in case there is, we do get to the loft door. We do need to get oh god. We need to defeat the collector. Gosh, what is happening with me? This is my brain running on very little sleep. Okay, I need to be aware that they have significantly much further reach than I anticipated. Okay, so I am at the place where I was supposed to go, but it's not the right way. Wait. See the map. Where is the Dung Defender? Okay, Dung Defender is there. Is it near there? Oh god, I don't remember. Is Musgrove? You know what? I'm just going to search for it. Because the moment I turn off the stream, I am going to forget everything. Lovedoor, Hollow Knight. Where do I go to open the Tower of Love? Tower of Love is where why is it so dark? Hello? Fortress Spire. Okay. Oh, there's something there? Okay, so we are not that far away. Can go down. Okay, I see. We are in the wrong place. Let's see. Come on. Okay, let's go down. Okay. Should be around here. Yep. Oh wait. Oh no. Am I stupid? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I am stupid. Okay. God, what is wrong with me? Tell me, please, what is wrong with me? This is the exit. Oh my god. Okay. Our goal here is to get get to the collector, then this here, and then we are going to end the stream because clearly my mind not that great right now. Am I going the right way? Okay. Nope, I went too high. Huh. Wait, oh god, this is the Colosseum. What is happening with me? Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm running around in circle. I'm so confused right now. Okay, okay, let's see. New strategy. Whoops. Try every door in this place. I saw there's something that is connecting to the pool area. To this one. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, you know what? Let's look at it. What am I missing? Oh god, oh no. Sea of Tears. Accessible from Kingdom's Edge. Using the Love Key. Kingdom's Edge? Oh god. No. Oh no. Lord, give me strength. Okay, let's do this first. I clearly cannot function without Vivid Compass. Okay, where I am, I need to go to the Kingdom's Edge. Once we get to the area, then we can change our charm. Not this area, right? Okay, no, the other way around. No, not this one. Okay. This, go to this area. Oh my god, Primal Aspect. The devil incarnate. Wait, there's a way here? I don't even know anymore. Please, just let me fight the collector. Oh, that is ill advice. Okay, this away, right? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did we never open this area? Why? Why, Riri? Why? Why do you torture yourself so? God, yes. Wanna hear something disturbing? Oh my god, what did you do to the grub that it's making a choking sound? wish I had a butterfly. Finally. Yes, 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 yes. And finally this one. The collector's map. To view a map of the current area, the location of imprisoned grub will be displayed. Yes. Okay. Map. Why is it not showing? Oh, okay. So there are 1, 2, 3 more grubs. Four grubs. Considering we five grubs. Considering we didn't get much help from the collector's map, five is good. 5 is good. Now we just need to go here and then we'll end the stream. Gosh, my brain is turning to mush. And guess what? After this, I have work to do. Oh god. But thankfully, it's something that I just need to prep. The real work will start tomorrow. Still, it's work. Okay, do we need quick focus? You need this, gathering swarm, and well, let's get this. We do just fine without the soul catcher. Now, resting ground. I just need to go to resting ground. Oh god. Okay. I always overshoot this area. Let's go to the resting ground. Okay, this way. This way. Man, you are so powerful. Okay. I overshoot again. But here, no. This way.
Ah, kedu,
Ah,
kuring, kuring.
yes.
Ah, mo.
Yes.
Ah.
Wait, 900 essence. Oh.
Ah, melemo kilesakan.
900 essence.
Ah.
Okay, let's press here. And we will be ending the stream. With that, I am going to end the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Man, we did a lot. We defeated all of the dreamers as I planned for today's stream. We managed to do that. We defeat the collector, which is good. It's very good. So yeah, next stream of Hollow Knight, I am going to try. He would here try to get through the White Palace. Oh god, I personally don't like that area because that place is notoriously hard for me to play because it is a set of precise jumping and platforming, which is not my forte. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream. Next week we are going to have some more Hollow Knight stream. I'm not sure what to play this Sunday. Oh gosh, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I need to do. I didn't finish making my new schedule. Didn't finish uploading my VODs on my YouTube Stream Archive channel. There's a lot of things that I need to do. So little time. So many things to do. But I'll try to. Oh, thank you, Nero Stranger. Thank you very much for following. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, you can watch the VODs here on Twitch. Although since I'm not an affiliate on Twitch, nor am I partnered, the VODs will only be safe for 7 days. So, fingers crossed that I will not be as busy as I am next week. I really do hope that I could do some more streaming because this week I skipped one day because I had a lot of stuff to do. But hopefully next week I'm not going to be as busy, or at least it is manageable. I am going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to stream on Sunday. It is going to be Sunday morning. Really early Sunday morning, which is 2 a.m. for Eastern Standard Time, which is UTC -5. If you are interested, my time zone is UTC +8. So my schedule that I am going to say right now is according to UTC -5, which is Eastern Standard Time, 3 2 a.m. on Sunday, or UTC +8 at 3 p.m. Either way, if you're interested, you have a follow at my YouTube stream archive channel, Creamcat Gaming. I am going to post all of my stream update on there. I usually post it on my Twitter, but Twitter is a shit show right now. There's a lot of things happening on Twitch. Sorry, not Twitch, Twitter right now, that it is a little bit difficult for me to open. I literally cannot comprehend what is happening on Twitter right now. I am yeah, if you are interested in seeing my updates regarding the stream, you have a follow or at least have a look at my community page on YouTube stream archive channel, Creamcat Gaming. I post there. So yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, also, if you are interested, the link to the Discord, I have a Discord server, although I am I I did open a Discord server, but I rarely do anything there. But if you're interested, go have a follow at that channel or server, I should say. Yeah, I'm going to end. I really am going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for watching, and also thank you to Nero Stranger for following the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope to see you all on Sunday for more something. I don't know. Maybe Vampire Survivors, maybe something else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Till then, I'm going to end the stream. See y'all in the next stream. Goodbye.